Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul.
What up, man? It's your big brother K Reno,
and it's your boy Keystone.
Y'all are tuned in to another episode of the Underground Dialogue Podcast, where the name speaks for itself. And tonight, man, look, rappers are always out front. Back in the days, the DJ used to be out front. The rapper always mentioned the DJ. You knew who the DJ was. But only on rare instances, you Dr. Dre, Premier, or somebody else, the producers are not out front and known like they should be. This man that we got sitting here tonight, man, this brother is one of the greatest producers that I have ever heard in my freaking life. And I stand on that, lay on it, sit on it, hold in the head. Brother, he is so intricate in shaping the sound and the culture of H-Town, but his work extends far beyond just the city of Houston and the state of Texas. He's a universally known, worldwide known producer that has worked with so many people. We're going to get into all of that. And I'm honored to say that I worked with him on several occasions. The one, the only.
Okay. They going to know when they say, "What's up, Swift, baby?"
Come on, man. Big Swift is in the building.
Thank y'all for having me.
What's up, my brother? How you been feeling, man?
Man, hey, I ain't had a bad day in a long time.
Man, look, I know that's right, brother. Yeah. We here to talk about it. You can talk about it, wasn't bad. Man, just do this for us real quick, just in the beginning. Can you give us a kind of a quick list of some of the people that you have produced for us, so for those that might not know?
You got to go to the book.
Hey, man, that's why I said quick, and the whole interview will be if you laid out his whole resume, man.
I'm not gonna lay it all out, but we're gonna do this.
Yeah, just punch him in the forehead a few times.
All right. Superstar Fat Pat, R.I.P. Fat Pat. Southside Player Swing John, that's a Houston classic.
Yeah.
Full-time Player.
That's my shit.
DEA, you know what I'm saying? You can hear the song when he say, What's up, Swift,
baby?
See you
putting it down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, man, MOB, a lot of shit for ESD. I did the song with him and Pat, Coming Down. H-Town, you know, I did Keeping My Composure on their first album, you know what I'm saying? I was the only other producer on that project. I'm very proud of that. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh man, wow, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah. So that's dope.
Well deserved.
Of course, the Ghetto Boys, Scarface. The Ghetto Boys song I did was on the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly album.
Yeah,
it was a song called Eye for an Eye. It was talking about the James Byrd thing. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, that's a really touching song because a lot of people still approach me about that song.
Yeah,
and it's like still ringing true today.
Well, there's no question about it, man. Like I said, your resume is
tons of records,
man.
And
Wimby, man. But and the key thing that I always respect about you is your consistency as a producer.
Yeah.
Some producers, in my opinion, they similar to rappers in that a rapper have a good 2-3 album run, and then you start to see them the skills start to dip off traditionally when they lose that passion.
Right.
Sometimes I've seen production fall off with certain producers, like, man, he ain't pumping them out like he used to.
Yeah.
But this dude continue, continue. You know, we were just jamming some new stuff, some recent stuff that you. What is it about? First of all, what got you into production, and what is it about production that still has you motivated to still be this dope?
Okay,
all these years later.
All right, what got me into production was that I was a DJ. And like I was hearing some of these records like, wow, man, I wish I could just make that shit sound like that. So my ambition first came from DJing. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at it. And when I took a shot at it, I was like, okay, I hadn't had no formal training or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, the Most High is trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. So I tapped into the making music stuff, and it took over my life. It actually saved my life because, it's therapeutic for me. I don't just make it for people to buy.
Yeah.
Every song that I make, it has a soul, it has a heartbeat.
So what about nobody in your family? Was this because how did the ear develop? I'm trying to get into the mind because
the DJ.
I don't know. I mean, I can say for my father, he used to have this reel-to-reel machine, man, and he used to play a lot of music back in the day.
Right.
And these reels were like running for 8 hours, 12 hours at a time. So, like he played a lot of that shit, bro, and a lot of it was instrumental. So as I fell asleep and I woke to it, I learned to listen to it differently, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I like the way the instruments and all the shit sounded and the way it came together. So it was there before I started DJing. I just had to awaken.
What's the first piece of equipment that you produced on, and what year was that, if you remember?
I got an SP1200. No. Before the SP1200,
Okay.
I was in high school, and I had a DR110, the Dr. Rhythm, the Boston.
I ain't never heard of it. I know the SP12. Yeah.
That bitch ran on batteries.
Yeah.
Like, and I was in the classroom.
These up in that bad boy.
I had some little headphones, the little cheap Walkman headphones you would get, back then, because that's all you had. I had batteries on it. I was like, playing with it.
Just messing around.
Yeah. And that was like the same time I was a DJ. I just got kind of fascinated with the beats.
Man, bro, look, and what was like the first? Did the first beat you made? Was you like looking at it now, like? Cause I know my first rap, I was like, man, that was trash. But did you look at it like, no, this is all right for me just starting?
Yeah. I was impressed with myself, but again, as a DJ, I was surrounded early by some great people.
Right.
Giving thanks for that. There's this producer from Miami, Florida. His name was Eric Griffin.
Yeah.
And he was a producer for this label called Never Stop Base Station Records. You know what I'm saying? It was owned by my homeboy, Norberto Morales. And they had a real super big hit back in the day called Give the DJ a Break.
Yeah.
So that was major. But I was surrounded by these guys, and as a youngster, I was DJing for these guys. Like when they come on my branch of the United States, they'll take me on some multi-city tours with my parents' permission. I was like 14, 15 years old, still scratching records with them, but I was always exposed to the raw, making of stuff, because these guys was making music like in the hotel rooms and shit.
Yeah.
And when I saw the SP1200, I was super duper fascinated. Because these guys were putting whole songs together in this one machine, and it just blew my mind. So I said, I gotta get one.
So you taught yourself how to work it?
Yeah. Now, I watch, I observe. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not asking many questions, that means I'm locked in.
Yeah.
So I was just watching the method of which they used it. And I was like, okay.
How much that SP was hitting for back in the days like that?
Like $1,200.
Oh, $1,200. Damn. I noticed the 80s.
Yeah.
So talk about the Miami, your Miami roots.
Oh man, yeah. Old boy from Murder Dog. Shouts out to Murder Dog magazine.
Black Dog Bone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He brought something to my attention that I wasn't unaware of.
Yeah.
He's like, you were part of two movements simultaneously.
Oh, wow.
He's like, you was part of the Miami-based movement, and you was part of the Houston movement.
Man.
And you was going back and forth at the same time. I was like, wow, that does make sense, because I was Luke's DJ for a while too.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, man. So as you coming up in the ranks, doing your production and all that, what was your first introduction to starting to work with reputable artists? Like, who were the first name artists that you came into contact with? I'm saying in Houston.
Okay, when I got here, it was 3-2.
Yeah.
You know, wait up, my bad. I landed in Glen Iris.
Okay.
So it was the GI boys.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to my niggas. That's my niggas. I love them. GI. Yeah. Glen Iris. And then 3-2.
Yeah.
When I started, you know, that's who, like, no, my bad. I'm sorry. Let me rewind. Mike D.
Okay.
Because I met his cousin in Glen Iris.
Yeah.
And me and his cousin was like super tight. R.I.P. Mike D.
Yeah.
You know, rest in peace, bro. But that's how I met Mike D.
Right.
And, you know, we was on some other stuff at other time. But when I met Mike D, we talked a lot about music and stuff. He was, you know, he was doing his thing, you know, plotting, you know, putting things together, but they was on the screw tapes and shit.
Right.
And say about a couple years later, he finds out that that's when I met Richard.
Yeah. Right.
At Ultimate Sounds.
Yeah.
And he found out I was working there, and they came through one day, and I was like, damn.
Hey, what you doing there,
He came through there with Pat.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Now, Pat had not did anything yet. And I'm proud to say I did the first one, you know, he did a real record. It was called Young in the Game.
Yeah.
That was the first one recorded, you know, at Ultimate Sound.
First Fat Pat record that was ever recorded by him.
Young in the Game. Young in the Game, yep.
Wow. With the production.
Mm-hmm.
And that ended up, I guess, obviously leading into the
yeah.
The big record.
Yeah.
The big record.
Yeah.
So as far as the production of that song, what did he come to you and say, man, I wanna do this? Or was you like, hey man, I already had this beat?
Yeah.
And how
I already
how
had
did it
the
come
tracks.
together? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, let's sit down, you know, listen to some shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, all right, let's rock out.
Man.
And he learned his vocals and shit right there at the studio. And I was giving him pointers. I ain't teach him how to rap because he could rap already.
Right.
But I taught him, you know, a lot of his technique in the studio.
What did he teach you? Because I know Fat Pat is a freestyle legend.
Oh, no, he taught me that it don't matter, you know, what application you use. Just be yourself and shine your light brighter than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
He said, don't give a damn about what nobody thinking or saying. Just do you.
Yeah.
So now that guy, he was a character, and he was a fucking comedian.
No doubt about it.
He'll have you laughing like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And you know, me and him spent a lot of time together working in the prime stages, preliminary stages.
Right.
And yeah, man, he was like a brother to me, man. When
the record popped off, was that your first big record out of Houston that you said, well, man, you know, I'm on this wave, or
no,
that was like radio?
I mean,
Everybody mama was playing it.
Yeah.
And that's that was one of the songs that was one of the top songs, obviously.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know? So in your mind at that time, was you kind of, because like I said in the beginning, producers don't really get the love, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, to be honest, when that wave started, I was like getting bombarded.
Yeah. Everybody was.
Yeah, we was working like a mug, so I had my nose to the grindstone.
Yeah.
But I remember this, like some of the shows back in the day I would attend, it was like sitting in the studio listening to my music because I had did music on mostly everybody.
Everybody get up there like, yeah. You listening to your greatest hits at a concert.
Bro, you know, and I love this place, man. I was adopted by this city, man, and I appreciate it, you know.
Where you originally from?
I'm originally from Lafayette, Louisiana.
You got another one that lost the accent.
Man. You've been out here 99 years.
Yeah, you know. Like, nah, I get mad, you're gonna hear it.
No, yeah. That's all. Man. Man,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know, man. I think you say we adopted. I think we kidnapped you, bro.
Well, shit, I ain't going nowhere.
Because I used to hear your name because like I say, you work with Nip, work with Blank, you was with a lot of my people, and they would come back. I'm like, man, who did that beat? Because I know y'all great as rappers, but who did those beats? Because it's like, man, you know, we rocking with Dopey, you know, Dope is on their level.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, this dude was almost like a Dr. Dre at the time, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to even compare, but just to put people in a mindset of the echelon that your production was on.
If they're gonna compare me to somebody, I'd appreciate that.
Hey, no doubt about it, But and correct me if I'm wrong, because the names at that time, like I say, you know, we had Dopey in house doing a lot of stuff. It was Swift, Solo, before Solo, Crazy C, you know, different producers that was doing stuff like the time. But producers at that time, 1,500, 2,500.
Yeah, work ethic was out the window.
Yeah.
We was like, Crazy C was mashing on him. Like, he did a fucking remix for Method Man. You know what I mean? And this shit was dope and went crazy.
That METHO. Yeah.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, he did that remix.
Yeah, like, man, Crazy C was, shit. He the one who trained Harvey Love.
Yeah, no question. Harvey sat right in his seat and Harvey said, man, I got to meet and work with my hero like early. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
you know, but when you were right there in that time frame.
Yeah,
and my mind was, I was like,
you see, Harvey was one of the first people I met when I moved here.
Yeah,
and I was still on the tables.
Yeah.
So he could tell you some DJ shit.
Yeah, because he was DJing at the same time too.
Yeah,
you know, but I used to be like, man, I can't afford Swift beats.
Oh man,
we didn't know each other at that time. But I was just like in amazement of how dope you was. But also, like I said, you fast forward all these years later, he is better.
Yeah,
you know, it's in terms of your journey as a producer and your growth as a producer. How did that kind of progress? Because you know, you may start off, you may listen to your old beats and say that was jamming, but I know as a rapper who's still doing it, I feel like I'm way better now. So I know you feel like you better now than you were then.
Yes.
You can hear so many intricate details in your production that the average producer is not going to interject, and the average listener might not even catch. So what contributed to your growth in that building and your production style?
Well, first, mindset adjustment.
Yeah.
It's just like entering a relationship. Like, we gonna do this the long way, or are we doing this the short way? Am I here for a little while, or am I here to be remembered?
Right.
You know, so
Yeah.
I made up my mind early on that part.
Yeah.
And dedicated myself to what I do and not ever get comfortable.
Right.
Wow.
I always push myself beyond the limits of my logic, you know, and I come up with
another 20-second time.
Flag on the plate.
He always pushes himself beyond the
limits of his logic.
All right, go ahead, keep going. My bad. That was just like you can't be coming in here getting all ethereal on us like that.
My bad.
Yeah.
And then he said it so nice, and I had to put myself beyond the limits.
But see, because I understand what you
said means. Yeah,
see, you have like that's a high level way of saying thinking outside the box. Yeah.
What box?
Exactly. Because what people will say is the logical thing to do, or the best way, the prototypical way to approach or react. You saying that don't even matter.
No.
I'm beyond that. And I think that's what allows growth and innovation in any field, because everybody, for the most part, is going to kind of be doing it the same way. They're going to be operating.
Yeah, they're going to always find something to piggyback on.
To that one dude or lady comes along and be like, I ain't doing it like that.
Exactly.
I'm going to do it. And guess what they're going to say? Man, you crazy. no, that ain't how you're not supposed to play. You're not on beat with that. I don't want to be on beat this time. You know, so man, yeah, that was.
You know, that remind me of, I remember Timbaland, when Timbaland first came, he was like that too, just putting baby cries and stuff, all kinds of different stuff in the beat. Yeah.
The drum patterns and things of that nature. Who are your probably your top 3 producers?
Yeah.
Rap, just rap.
Oh, just rap.
Yeah.
Okay. That's easy. Of course, like Dr. Dre, because he did the most.
Yeah.
You know, I got to say, just to be DJ Toomp.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Because he did a lot of work. And me and him,
underrated.
We used to be DJs on the road together.
Yeah.
Not too many people know that, but yeah, we used to be DJs. I was DJing for this group, and he was DJing for MC Shy D.
Shy D, well, come on.
Gotta be tough.
Man, I know.
Shouts out to Shy D.
That's before your time.
Yeah.
I like I said,
Shy D, because he had a high pitch. Shy D had his high pitch voice like that. Like,
and he was from New York, and he had a Miami.
Yeah, he had a Miami. Everybody thought he was from Miami.
Okay.
Because he would rap on them like Luke style.
Yeah. Everything was up tempo back then.
Yeah, I remember those beats.
So to be a DJ in Miami, you had to do battle.
Right.
And you had to be a fast, scratching motherfucker.
Yeah.
Period. Like, no.
Yeah.
Is there anything about DJing that crosses over to producing?
Like I said, it created more of a, hunger for production. I want to learn how to do the music instead of playing with it.
Yeah, really? Okay.
So
did you back then, even to this day, did you turn artists away that you felt like wouldn't gonna do your production justice?
Of course.
Yeah. How often did that happen? And like what are the like reactions? Even if they came with money, was it time where you like, nah, bro,
Mm-hmm. It's just that I place myself in a certain level of things.
Yeah.
And if you can't match the intensity or passion that's put into what I'm doing, I don't care about your money because this is coming from a higher source.
Right.
My creator is turning me to a translator when I do this shit.
Man.
You know what I mean? So
Look.
Hey, Reno, hey, man. That's you, man. My creator is turning me to a translator. That too.
We t-shirt.
You know what I'm saying? Don't pay no attention to me, man.
So it's just when this is the problem I have.
Yeah.
People mistake my confidence and my faith for ego.
Yeah.
I'm naturally a quiet person.
Yeah.
I'm an introverted person, I guess, but if we're cool, I'm comfortable.
Right.
If I could trust you, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
But besides that, I wasn't raised to speak to many people because Lafayette, that's like one of the cradles of slavery. So.
Yeah.
But music introverts, they always notice everything.
Oh, yeah. We study the room like motherfucker. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. I first started really hearing about you, and we was talking about off camera a little bit at Ultimate Sound Studio.
Yeah.
And a lot of the rappers from the 90s and coming into 2000, that was one of the main spots that they recorded, and that was like your studio home at the time. Like that's where you go. And the studio on Anderson Road, a lot of people probably remember, man. You was working under Big Richard at the time, man.
Yeah.
Man, how many songs do you think you produced? What years were you there at Ultimate Sound? From in between what?
91 till they moved. I was there for a little while after that, like more than 10 years.
Yeah, man, you done pumped some stuff through there, man.
Yeah.
You done pumped some stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's some crazy. Who haven't you worked with that you like, man? I gotta get that one. Houston and anywhere else. Give me 2.
Well, I'm glad you asked me that.
Yeah.
Because I work for this label, man, Net Worth Music Group.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm blessed to be in position to work for them, first of all.
Right.
Just because they simply have faith in me and they believe in my track record. We're gonna start doing like records on a bunch of artists that I wanted to work with.
Yeah.
That I felt like haven't gotten the proper acknowledgement that they truly deserve.
Right.
Can I get one with you?
Come on, man.
Okay. Well,
you got it on camera.
Say less.
Like we worked together before, but we ain't really just got down in the mud. But
just say less.
This is my guy, man.
I want to be the conduit to the world to show them that when you think a place is a certain way, it's a whole bunch of stuff beneath the surface.
Yeah.
They're only scratching the surface.
Yeah.
There's some true fucking talent. You're one of them, Kay. Like you're here to make them think.
Yeah.
And some people are threatened by that.
Yeah. Other people just lazy.
Yeah. And
yes.
Yeah. Cause then see, my thing is, okay, you threaten that's your issue, but I don't like laziness when it requires you to not do anything physical.
Correct.
So if you telling me, oh man, I can't listen to that nigga, I gotta think too much when listen. That's one of the most ignorant things that can come out somebody's mouth.
Because once you become complacent with not learning anymore, you're fucking stagnant.
Right.
It's done.
One thing I always liked about K music is not only does he show you lyrical, not only does he show you that he's read a couple of 2 books, not only does he show you that he knows a little something about the nation and stuff. K also gives you the freedom he uses his imagination. He dreams of stuff.
Yeah, because
that's why what that about when you said the line about thinking beyond your logic.
Yeah.
You know why? He's in ascension mode. He's not going forward. He's going up. You feel me?
I'm gonna go, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Goddamn flag on the plane.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, there are songs that I heard from you, bro, that put me right there. Like,
that's great.
From the pages of a book, because I did a little time off the record, but I read books and those books put me there.
Right.
And when I heard your stuff, bro, it's like, I'm fucking there. Like, you put them right in the middle of it, bro. And if you don't even have to be of high intelligence to understand what he's telling you. He just wants you to think a little bit.
Man.
Like the annihilation of the machine.
I'm gonna tell you what he just put on my mind as he was saying that. When you listen to his beats, you listen to his production, when it's just in the stage of that note, not a song, no rapper has rapped on it. And he sent me beat packages before. This is how I judge the greatness of a producer, a brother like Swift. When he sends you beats to listen to, you struggle to figure out what you're gonna do on it.
Yeah.
And I ain't never told him this, but it's like time I had to like kind of just like, man, what am I gonna do on this? Because his production has such a versatile but cinematic feel to certain tracks. It's just like, man, I can't be regular
on this one.
You can't be regular on his production. That's why I asked the question about turning down certain artists. I think
definitely
because I don't ever want to be the one to not do one of your tracks the justice that it deserves. So I gotta sit on when I did the 7 albums.
Yeah.
Okay. I got
super salute to that.
I got a track from Swift. It's a song called Once It's Done.
Yeah.
And I listened to that track so long before I could just figure out because it's so layered.
Yeah.
His production is like, man, you can't play with him, bro. You can't, no, straight up, bro.
You know, Killer Kalyan said that too.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Is he a writer like him?
Yeah.
He understands.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if dope is Killer Kalyan here, he probably sitting there like, damn, I can't play with this dude. I gotta come on with it. I gotta come on. Because when you hear it back, I don't want you to be anticipating and then go, Yeah. I want you to be like, okay, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Plain
straight
and
up.
simple, man. Now, on that note, you let us know, you told you getting ready, you just did a whole project with Quiet Money Dot.
Oh yeah,
Talk
man.
about that because
Yeah.
everybody know Dot on fire right now, man.
Yeah.
What did you see in that?
Well, I met him, you know, long before all this fame stuff.
Mm.
You know, we was at the 50th anniversary of hip hop, but nobody knew who he was.
Man.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was talking to him then, like, you see, everybody that's passing by you, they're gonna be your biggest fans in a minute. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie, Swift. I gotta put myself in that too. But I remember I told Dot some couple years back. I seen him at a show. I seen him perform, and I said, man, you next, bro.
Yeah.
I just saw it, and I have had the feeling looking at certain artists that they was next, and I was wrong. But just like you, I just like, nah, bro, you next.
Yeah. To be honest, man, he actually inspired me to really just continue on with what we built here.
Yeah.
Because at one point the city lost its identity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not down in the younger generation. They just seek the advice from the wrong OGs.
Yeah.
You know, I still be out in the trenches with my nephews and everything, you know.
Yeah.
I still offer my help to the young ones and everything because they're the future, you know, but guidance is way better than them winging it, you know.
Yeah. You know what Quiet Money inspired me to do?
Straight up.
All three of them.
Shit, straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Looks on my face.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But what I do enjoy about working with Dot is that he's not average.
Nah.
No, sir.
He's not your average rapper at all. He knows how to match energy. You know, that you can't find that in a lot of rappers.
That's right.
Because they get in this comfort zone where they think they have a sound.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's really their comfort zone.
Right.
See, me, I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. That's my thing. That's what I do. I make myself uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So my thing is to push the rapper, let him know like it's more in there.
Yeah. I think at this point, you know, you more than like earn the cachet to be able to hit that button and say, hey man, nah. Where you can guide artists and navigate them through the recording process.
Well, honestly, my bro, first of all, you have to be humble enough to work with me because I'm gonna talk to you like a human being. I'm not gonna disrespect you, and you know, you got to be humble enough to accept what I'm saying, and really want to reach your potential. If you're comfortable, then stay away from me.
That's 4. Hey, no, first of all, that's absolutely a t-shirt. If you comfortable, stay away from me. Keep that in mind because he needs and having it. You know how who said it? Big Swift, right at the bottom.
Yeah, you know, it's like a lot of the artists that I did work with. I always ask that you come to me last because I want to hear what you've done so I could give you what you don't have.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
I don't know. I'm gonna throw this microphone.
What?
This dude tripping, man. Okay, I want to hear what you got so I can give you what you don't have. Yeah. But you know that's a dope approach. You know, because that just represents the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you know, it's like if you're going out to war, I want to, you know, show you what you're missing on your backpack.
Yeah. If we got some mace.
Yeah.
When I got some mace, you better go to Vietnam, bro. Let me give you what you
some of these 223.
Yeah. Plain and simple, man.
Let me ask you
clips.
Let me ask you this. We were just talking about Hip House 50, and you keep bringing up Hip House 50.
Yeah.
And after I actually started to, I know the name, but never knew the face or anything else.
Yeah.
So, and I knew the work. but didn't know who it was. So with as much as you've done for Houston, did they acknowledge you during the 50th? What do you think about that part? Because
I have no hard feelings whatsoever. I mean, I was watching, I told
people
you
was
this.
mad. Yeah. Let's just say it for what it is.
Yeah, I was watching the slideshow all night. And I was like, damn, there's not even one picture of me up there.
Yeah.
But I was like, back then, if you wasn't all the way on the music side and, making ends meet, the last thing you want to be in front of was the camera.
Yeah,
so,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
But anyway, still though on the music side, as much as I've contributed, I mean, I'm not going to be angry at people who choose to,
absolutely,
turn a blind eye to it. I don't seek their validation. This is given to me from the Most High, and I'm understanding that my ancestors are pulling for me.
Yeah. I think too, we had to find a balance between feeling like we've been intentionally ignored and it honestly not, man, it's just so many people charting to people's minds. And
I don't see it.
Yeah.
Because if I did, I wouldn't be able to perform.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to do what I do because it would fucking cloud my mind. So no.
Yeah.
I got some daughters that, run around the house. I got a lab in the house. Everything I love is under the roof.
Right.
What do you think about beat tags?
I mean, if it's valid, that's cool.
Yeah.
But make it brief.
I'm gonna let y'all know I made this beat. K-Ring on the tracks. We're 18 bars in. Man, bro, let me tell you something. Man. If I had one vote to outlaw that, dog, I hate that sound.
Let's hit the club.
But man, no, you know I really hate it? When the DJ do it when I'm performing.
Yeah.
When you get through your song and all hear, bro,
you know what you gotta do?
Ever do that on my set?
Tell them go before you do your show. No fucking soccer horns.
Man, look, you don't be knowing sometimes. Like if you do a show and you don't really know who the DJ is, you don't know it's coming.
I didn't even know it was a soccer horn.
Man.
Yeah, that comes from soccer games.
Yeah. No, but I hated that. But but my thing is, Houston got such a strong history that even in the 50th year, because we had the conversation with Jaime, it's like, I wish we'd have done more different things. That way it would have gave an opportunity for more people who deserved acknowledgement to be acknowledged, because in a setting, people always feel like, man, why they ain't mention me? Or they gonna point out to somebody, why didn't they mention this person here?
No disrespect. Okay. If anyone feels that way, they've underperformed.
And you know what? We spoke on that too. It's like,
if anyone feels that way, entering this super duper competition field game, if you're feeling like that,
we got work to do.
You got work to do.
Yeah. And I think I said,
and it's no disrespect to nobody.
Not at all. It ain't no disrespect.
Because
it's love.
There are people who are legends, bro. That's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that did fucking millions of records. And if you're blessed, you're going to have 10, 20, 30 platinum records, bro. Out of them thousands of records you did. You feel me?
Right.
So it's the way you gauge yourself in this thing. If your geometry and your algebra is off, it's your fault.
Yeah. And I said the same. I said that the first thing I try to do is look at me. The first thing I got, if I feel left out or neglected, the first person I got to look at and say, well, okay, it's something. Because if I don't pop immediately into the minds of people when they putting the thing together, then to your point, it's something that it's a shortcoming that I because if somebody say, well, you know what, we putting this thing together, who should be some of the people we honor? And somehow don't nobody in the room say Scarface.
Yeah.
It's like,
crazy.
Hold on, man, y'all
this is
y'all
Texas.
got an agenda.
Yeah.
Because if somebody don't even like Face personally, they're gonna be like, yeah, Face got it.
But see, some of these award shows are really giving thanks to these people who spend so much money with
Bingo,
them.
business,
or people who like they homeboy, they trying to show everybody.
Yeah.
If they looked at the stats,
yeah,
it'll be totally different.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If you really look at the stats,
Yeah.
it'll be totally different. Numbers don't lie, bro.
You know, one thing I always think in Houston, when it came to the hits, we knew who the people rapping on it. We knew what clique they was in.
Yeah, they never said the person's name.
Bingo, and we knew what label they was in. But from just an outsider looking in, I would have never I didn't know about Swift till when actually the rapper say, "What's up, Swift?"
Yeah, nah, with the exception of Pat.
Yeah.
You know, because we spent a lot of time together. He wanted to make tracks.
And that's why I said what I said on the intro. See, back in the days, it was Run DMC and Jam Master Jay, Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Houdini would always mention Grandmaster D.
Dougie Fresh, Barry B and Chill Will.
Barry B and Chill Will. Everybody would big up the DJ. And if you wasn't my guys, Hank Shockley and them with PE.
Terminator X.
The Bomb Squad.
Oh, the Bomb Squad,
the production side.
Oh, yeah, Bomb Squad.
Dre, Bomb Squad, Premier. And then now my mind starts to drift because the producer is the last on the totem pole in terms of the recognition.
Yeah.
You know, but when in reality, he's the foundation.
Yeah.
Because when it comes on in the club, before the guys even rapping, people are doing this.
Exactly.
They already doing this. If you never heard the song before and it comes straight like, somebody put up on side of you the car. So the producer needs to get more mention. But answer me this, what level of that neglect is attributed to the fact that the physical copy is kind of trying to be made out?
Can't open it
we
up.
used to read the back and see, this who produced. That's how we knew who produced what a lot of times.
I made it my business to let my music speak for me.
Yeah.
I'm here to do music. Music saved my life. I've given it all up to my creator, and my faith is in it. I don't know if he, she, I don't know if his name's God.
Yeah.
I just say the Most High.
Yeah.
Creator of all, you know? Because I know that's some direct energy, bro. Like, I'm boundless. I could say that.
Come on.
I'm totally boundless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because my adaptation skills are crazy. I'll never steal anything because I rely on my creator to give me what I need. And that should be crazy. Like, I'm AI's competition.
It's gonna be a question. Man.
Like, I push myself that hard, bro.
They ain't gonna play. Look, that was gonna be another question we have about AI and producing.
No, I don't supplement my music with any AI.
Yeah.
It is all translated from the universe, period.
That's what
I remind people all the time what
AI
stands for.
So it's all him.
I remind people all the time, what does it stand for?
Artificial. Yeah.
You know, so the thing is, and it's I guess a concoction, an entity that's created.
That studied all the human behavior.
Through actual intelligence.
Exactly.
You know, that's actual intelligence.
We are still his father.
Yeah, right. He's
learning from us.
This is actual intelligence. The real AI.
Yeah.
You know, and actual intelligence creates the artificial one.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
yeah, clear.
I can do that shit. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't doubt myself whatsoever.
Right.
And when I take a deep dive, y'all gonna be like, man, that shit came off of Suno.
Man.
Like, hell no.
Man, how do you feel when, cause I've been knowing you and you're always in the cut, always laid back. People get upset with you because you won't push out there more. Like, come on, Swift.
Yeah.
You know, and people have to always tell him, hey, Swift, man, let the people know
My nigga Q told me some shit the other day, bro. He said, everybody know you famous but you.
Right.
I mean, you know, man. Again, man, it's just my confidence and my faith.
Yeah.
I'm not here for all the glory. I'm here to supply.
Yeah.
I wanna put this music out. I don't call it rap or hip hop. I call it art, bro, because it's a lot of work goes into that, and it's conceptual.
Right.
You know, the when the track is being made and what I'm feeling has to be conveyed to the artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is why I say they have to really take instruction. And this is when everything really becomes a catalyst to each other.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, this is what I'm putting on display with all these different EPs I'm doing. And like, Dot is first up, and I know he gonna hit it out the park, bro, because the shit we did is like, you know, it's like, how you say? Disrespectful, superseding. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Inhumane. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Redundant.
Ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I put him in the realm that we created, but a few steps ahead. Like, make him say, okay, this is where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's gonna get more advanced. It's gonna get more strong. The music's gonna get more stiff so you can listen to what he's saying.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You becoming one with the production.
Yeah.
Like
it's like therapeutic.
But a Swift track does this to you.
Mm-hmm.
He takes you on a journey. This is all in one song.
Mm-hmm.
Forget an album. One track. He starts here, then you go over, he takes you there, and you shoot you back over here, then it opens up here. And so as a writer, you have to ride all those waves with him.
Yeah.
You have to navigate all of those sequence changes and that growth, and then the build up, then I might get sad on this part right here. You gotta adjust to that. You gotta write to that, and that's like I say, that's why it's a challenge to the artists. That I'm speaking facts, bro.
Yeah.
You know, y'all got to really know, like we spoke with Jaime, the science of production.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to, like, this ain't just, you know, when you hear this phrase all the time, this ain't just no beat making.
Yeah, you know, like these guys be online making a little 5-minute beats. That's templated shit.
Yeah.
That's a microwave dish.
Yeah.
You feel me? We don't serve that shit here.
Yeah. Popcorn.
What great meal do you know that takes 5 minutes to cook?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find no really, really good nutritional meal that somebody go in there and whip up and find.
A mealworm.
Butter and jelly yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It'll give you the protein you need, but it ain't gonna taste all that fucking good.
Yeah, man. So as far as business-wise, what is the difference between you now compared to early on? I was like maybe mid to late 90s. What's the difference in you business-wise? What have you gained in terms of strengthening your business hand?
A stronger strategy.
Yeah.
Watch others' mistakes, because I learn from others' mistakes as well as my own.
Right.
You know, you can't just focus on you when you're trying to approach something great.
Yeah.
Major growth. I mean, you know, maturity. Calculated.
Yeah.
Strategic. But at the same time, whoever I get involved in this business that I'm doing is what I would want for my brother.
You know why? And you know what's so crazy? Because you told me something off camera. You was like, man, he said he's doing all these EPs with these different artists, publishing all this, not trying to.
No. I want to see you get a publishing deal off this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be a real conduit, because once that happens,
then they coming right back to you.
No, I have their attention. I could show them how to thrive on their own instead of looking for a deal, instead of using me for the diving board. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right. That's some strong work. Did you know about publishing and all that back in the days, or was it a handcuff situation where you couldn't really?
Yeah. I mean, I learned a bit on my first contract that I signed in Miami with, Clay Dedham and all that, but that's when I became like really curious about
So you knew pretty early then.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew the general breakdown of it and stuff like that, but I started learning like real advanced applications to it when I started dealing with Richard.
Yeah, right.
Because Richard was like, he gonna sniff all that bullshit out of your contract.
Yeah.
You know how to read a contract.
Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they gave you that business side to it.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question, see how you answer this. Give me two or three producers from here that you look at their work and you go, yeah, I like his production. Because one thing, the echelon you on, I'm assuming they got to be hard to impress you. So
yeah, but at the same time, I keep an open mind.
Yeah. So give me three producers from Houston that you look at and say, I always like this production. Or I like what they do. And I ain't never asked nobody this.
Okay. I like the youngster Fred on him.
Okay.
He does a lot of Sauce Walker stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't met this other guy, Junior Genius, because he seems to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And he got platinum records from here, so it's,
What's his name?
June the Genius. That's right.
Oh, June. Okay.
Yeah, and Beat On, G&P.
Okay.
Man. You know Beat On?
Nah.
G&B, right?
G&B.
I've
heard of that.
Yeah, Beat On was like one of my students.
Oh.
Like he learned a lot from me because he was back there at the studio at Oakland South.
Oh, he
as a little kid. So they got platinum records too.
Wow.
They did the Mexican OT record that went crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so like Kano too.
Kano is hard. Yeah. Absolutely. Underrated.
Yeah, very underrated. Very creative.
Yeah.
It's a few other guys, but I don't want to speak too early because these are guys that I know is going to handle what they're handling.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to name older people. He was
that's why I'm glad I asked that question. You know what I'm saying? Because
these guys are next. You know what I'm saying? And again, according to your mind state, you're either going to fizzle out or you're going to keep going and finish strong.
Yeah.
So
you said something a minute ago. You said before Houston lost its identity.
Mm-hmm.
Elaborate on that and tell us, in your opinion, how it happened, how Houston lost its identity. When do you think it first happened and how?
First, it came on the breakdown of the radio station because Houston radio was for Houston.
Yeah.
And it promoted Houston artists. New York artists get played in New York. California artists get played in California. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Florida artists get played in Florida.
Right.
What the fuck happened here? That's one thing. When you break the main structure, the big antenna, the transmission is fucked up.
Right.
So that part, and then like another thing is like a lot of young guys stepped out and did their own thing, and it seemed like the OGs was either salty or fucking scared to talk to them.
That's that age-old situation, of that divide between the generations.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, again, bro, that's all westernized thinking.
Yeah.
They put themselves in a box and they're a slave to it.
Right.
Like I salute Sauce Walker because he's young, talented. He's very multifaceted. He's one hell of a salesman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But y'all got that little dude fucked up. Like, he can rap.
Without a doubt.
Like, y'all fall for the ooh-wee shit if y'all want. He'll get on a song and absolutely do you
tear
bad.
your neck off, huh?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I always, try to invest in the future because, some people just stop running.
Right.
And they're next. So why not arm them, get them ready for the next level, next phase of things?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I always been one, and people accuse me of being a certain way when I put a lot of the blame on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this knowing and understanding that mainstream radio is handcuffed a lot by major labels. It's money being funneled into it where certain things have to be on the plate. I get all that, but I still believe that there's room and there's ways for local radio to
There's
still
even
incorporate.
programs for that.
Yeah, you're right. To put in a lot of local music.
Yeah.
And I haven't listened to the radio in years, bro. So I'm really not up on what they play or how much local they play.
Yeah.
But I remember a time where I remember you could hear Ghetto Boys on the radio.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of Screwed Up Click songs were played on the radio.
Yeah.
And then I
UGK
remember when
before they blew up.
UGK, Swisher House.
Yeah.
So it's like then there was just a cutoff.
Yeah.
So to where you don't really see and hear that anymore. And I believe if they could do it then, there's no way you can't tell me that it can't be done now.
Yeah.
And I know, listen, money got a lot to do with it. Even when the independents out here would pay a little something here and there to get on.
Yeah.
And I don't really knock that, if it's that kind of partnership. But for it to not be really much of anything locally, what that does, it trickles down to the fan base to where now you have so many great artists who the fan base are not even familiar with because the first thing that happens is say, well, oh man, that's such and such. They're gonna say, what you sing? Because they focus on what's played on the radio.
Yeah.
So you says, I'll tell you out the window, you're not gonna hear my stuff on the radio.
Yeah.
But the internet, what do you think the internet has done to kind of level that off, if at all? Or if you might not think it through?
It really oversaturated things because now you have an outpour of a bunch of different artists that's trying to vie for that position.
Yeah.
But like part two of that question was the DJs.
Oh.
Not giving them a black eye or anything, but who was the DJ that allowed other guys to come here and put their agenda down?
You mean the radio DJ, right? Okay.
And then the ones who carry over to the club.
Gotcha.
I don't think he's saying the club.
Yeah.
Like New York, you play some shit, they go, man, turn that shit off.
Yeah.
You don't hear that in Houston.
Yeah.
We let everybody else come here, make a ton of money, and we could all be doing this the same way if we unify and put a plan together and a strategy.
Man, that's crazy.
No, I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more. I just don't believe it's nothing you can do. But these guys, well, I can't.
And greed separates people.
Yeah.
I think the last person that we had on the radio that was actually breaking people was Michael 5,000 Watts, R.I.P. man.
R.I.P.
But I think he was actually the last one that was actually on the radio giving new people
all the way
shot. To
this day, all the way up into his time no longer being with us, man. I spoke to Blank just not too long ago about how Watts was still playing. So I talked to somebody last night about how Watts was still send Watts singles, because he rooted in the old law though.
Yeah.
If you part of this,
he was on 102 before that.
Exactly. That's Michael Watts' name long before any of this. He been on the radio, so he part of the old law, and just like a producer like yourself takes pride in how they build a production of a track. Real DJs take pride in breaking new music.
Yeah.
To be able to say, all they want is I was the first one when nobody knew nothing about this till I started.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. So that's the thing I look at. I think that a lot of your songs that people know the song. I don't like the fact that people know the song but they don't know who did it. And I know you're a background guy. Well, yeah, we're going to continuously
push out there. Come on, Swift.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to. So what, if somebody made you, they gave you the reins, they said, man, you in charge of the Houston hip-hop culture we gonna give you 3 months. Everything you say goes.
Oh my God.
What are some of the things that you would do? We got to implement whatever you say. What are some of the things you would do?
First of all, I take the hottest streaming artists here and make sure they get the same type of streams on the radio.
Yeah.
The ones who work hard and deserve it are going to be the ones that you hear on our radio.
Yeah.
The hardest working guys. It don't matter if y'all haven't heard of them. We're going to make y'all know them. You feel me? Because it's a tribute to your hard work. When you dedicate it and people know it and they see you working hard, then you deserve that shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, your money is not important. It's important for the company.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck about your money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if the company's already doing well, then who are you? You know? Yeah. So I would like get a lot of artists that's here and replace a lot of that mainstream bullshit, but with awareness, because it's a responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be talking the right shit. Yeah. You ain't got to be poor righteous teachers.
Right. Absolutely.
But you got to be decent.
Yeah.
You got to make everybody else understand that we're civilized.
You can't be perfect, but you can't be killing people out here.
Yeah, you feel
can't
me?
be poisoning minds out here at the same time. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was having a debate with a female rapper not too long ago. I was like, I don't see where you have a foot to stand on in this era, because all the females around here and around the country, their heroes are hoes.
Whores.
You know, they're heroes to tell you how to sell some cat, how to finesse somebody. You ain't hearing nobody talk about power and, you know, being a fucking lady.
Right.
You can still get what you want without laying on your back like that. You just got to be a good motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just, whatever our people here, I think they're going to act on. It's just got to be packaged the right way.
Yeah, and we gotta present the option.
Yeah,
see, what you're speaking is like, our sisters don't even get the option.
Yeah.
Because all they gonna put and that comes from the top. All they gonna put is be a stripper.
Yep.
Go rob the dude for money. Yeah. So if that's all you seeing, them MC Light and Latifah days, them days is, I won't say over, but they over on the mainstream.
This is my approach to that. Like, I'm working with a female right now.
Yeah.
And she's gonna come in somewhat on their entrance, but she's gonna trump that shit by being a lady and showing you the other side of her.
Come on. Yeah.
You feel me? And she's gorgeous, bro. Like,
yeah.
When you see her on stage, you're gonna be like, oh my God.
Right.
You feel me? So she's gonna have their attention, but she's gonna be like, man, I don't play with no little boy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show these girls how to be women.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna be on I'm gonna get in the mud, I'm gonna get dirty with them, but I'm gonna let them know I can fight.
Yeah. Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, so, yeah, bro.
She gonna express true womanhood and make it popular, make it
make it originally fucked up to be how these women are now.
Yeah.
Like, it's more toxic shit coming from women now than ever, bro. Like, all these main rappers is pushing that shit, bro. Like, oh man, I got daughters, so I don't want no hoes.
Yeah,
they know I don't play like that.
Yeah. And that influence is so heavy.
Yeah.
But I'll tell people all the time. I say, man, you know what? The female rappers that rap like that, dudes don't buy that. We don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? You know what we do? We watch the video.
That's it.
You know,
on mute.
That's it. So the thing is, and the reason why I'm saying that, because like I say, all of that comes from the top. That comes from a higher place because these cats that own, these snakes that own these labels, they don't have no problem putting black people out there in our works to make us look out. Yeah. And they push that. They want us
to thrive on our
like
failure.
Right, exactly. And it just brings, and it helps it's part of a population control.
Yeah.
Population control because it's exists in all facets, not just food, not just pharmaceuticals. Everything we love, music, all that, we kill us through those means. So my thing is, what I say a lot to a lot of these sisters is like, that's not gonna sell and it's not gonna be sustainable. Even with the brothers that make the crazy music that they make, it's not sustainable. You here for a period of time, then they're gonna let you either destroy yourself, play yourself out, or the fans are gonna get tired of you and they're gonna focus on and shift on to somebody else.
It's just like going back to the basics, bro. Just tapping into regular human nature, not the over-sexualized and hypersexual shit.
Yeah.
Tapping back into human nature. Like, you know, like, the mama, you think your mama gonna love this shit? You think your mama gonna parade around to her friends saying, that's my daughter?
Yeah. Think your husband gonna be proud of that shit?
Man, look, now you got to get a husband.
Yeah,
but like, also to what you saying about the mothers, mama might not be before then. She in that mindset.
Yeah, the grandma did get young now.
Yeah. So it's a cycle somewhere that has to be broken. I put the responsibility on us, man. Like you said, you got daughters. You instilling that in. It starts with us to kind of try to get in front of that, man.
Yeah, I catch myself explaining shit to my girls all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, nah, that ain't the way.
Right.
That ain't shit.
Right.
I'm like, I come from the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, we used to call them girls strawberries, hoes, bullshit bitch, boppers.
Yeah, that's a one-trick pony right there.
Like, that's all she do.
And to make a lot of our young ladies understand that a lot of the same female rappers that this industry have rapping like that, they getting husbands and
they rap. They living like that.
Yeah, and they trying to transition out of that. They not really.
But
they don't even believe what they saying.
But that's even worse because you lying and leading them right off the cliff.
Yeah, it's like studio gangsters back in the day.
Yep.
You talking about all these people you killed, you went to private school.
Yeah.
You grew up in the suburbs.
Yeah.
You know, but you talking about you gonna drive by and do it. So it's always been that fake image presented through hip hop that is all only for the purpose of selling records, generating revenue for some snakes that don't care nothing about you, that
at all.
Never let their own people put out material like that. So we got to learn the trick that's being played, and hopefully, if we can present, hey man, this is what they doing, then that might make us say, all right, well, yeah, okay, you know, it's gonna still be some that say, all right, well, I know they doing, but I gotta get this money.
You're gonna hug me at the office, but I'll never be at your dinner table.
Without a doubt. He gonna
that's another one.
He'll bend you over there. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, come on, man. But you know, but some people gonna still, but you're not making no money. No way. You still ain't making no money.
You end up in the negative.
What you just said, bro, you said that if you had control of the game for a period of time, you said that you would lay it out to where the radio spins would be equivalent to the amounts of streams. So what I got out of that is you helping an artist exchange streaming crumbs for publishing royalty. Yeah. Right. That was deep.
See what I got from it? I got it. He's saying instead of getting the money from the people, I mean from the music stations where they're paying you to put these national artists on, he's getting what the people actually want to hear.
Yeah. So, yes, for the playlist. Yeah. No question about it, man. Yeah, people.
But integrate heavily what we've built here. Like everybody from around the world recognize it. Why the fucking radio station don't?
Yeah. I think. Let me go on. Thought you gonna get to it.
Yeah, go ahead and get canceled.
When you have not tonight, we gonna get canceled. What I'm about to say, y'all gonna say, okay. We'll get canceled tonight. But when you had radio personalities that were so immersed in their own egos, then there's no humility for me to say, let me take your record. Hey, I'm gonna work this record, because in my mind, I'm bigger than you. See,
he gonna take my shine.
yeah, or even you may be delusional to think you got some shine that you don't have.
Yeah.
You just have it in your mind, I'm not gonna let him get no shine.
Yeah,
you
just
know,
because you in the facility.
Yeah, and in a small position.
Yep.
You know, shout out to Walter D, man. I think of times when I was kind of trying to go that route in terms of radio and all that.
Yeah.
People like Walter D and Mean Green and others, they were the ones that really were still in that old law that, like, man, if I had a record that they did think had a shot,
yeah,
they tried it. You know, now if it don't work out, just like you said, that's on me. I got to do something to make a better record. But I appreciate the effort.
Yes.
Just to try more than just to say, well, how much you got, or
right,
nah, ain't nothing I can do, and you know, all that. You know?
Yeah.
So, other than the Dot record, who are some of the artists that's on your radar that you're gonna do this run of EPs with? When does the Dot record drop? And
it's gonna be between March and April this year.
Oh, it's coming.
Okay, it's coming.
Like, and bro, like, buckle up your seatbelts, man. Y'all gonna see Dot in a whole nother light, bro. Like, nah, he's going crazy.
Yeah, no.
And we're doing music. We're not doing beats.
Right.
We're making music.
Right.
Like, this is setting him apart from everything else.
You ever played any instruments in your life?
No, man.
Yeah. Wow, that's even more.
That's even crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. God just gave him that ear, man.
Yeah.
Gave him that ear.
Yeah.
Last question before I get you out of here. This Keisto got another. You remember back in the day? You remember Magic Mike?
Yeah.
You ever thought about putting out just an all beat project?
Oh, I'm doing that.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's done. Yeah, we're doing that.
Yeah, all good, man.
And big shouts to Magic Mike. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy whose position I fulfilled when I joined Clay D.
Yeah, because Magic Mike from Florida.
He's from Orlando, Florida.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Already, man. Well, give them anything they need to get Swift, any social, any information.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you want to follow me, you know what I'm saying? On Instagram, it's at Big Swift the First, BIGSWIFT THE, the number 1 ST. You know what I'm saying? That's on Instagram. They got my government on Facebook, you know. But it's John Catalan.
Yeah.
You know, you probably made fun of me because they say I got a superhero name.
Right.
You know, forget that. We're going to change the name to John Catalog. We're going to switch out a letter. Yeah, man. This brother here, he got a wealth of knowledge, an abundance of work. And I know he got stuff that we never even heard before, man. He probably like Prince with the vault.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming though.
Yeah.
Any new rappers you looking to that you see you got your eye on in Houston?
Oh yeah, we're already in motion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Big shouts to Doughboy Pap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. TG Gates. You know those guys. I had did a track that they rapped on and. We hadn't met before.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, yeah, nah, OG, we got to lock in.
Yeah. Because I can only imagine, man, in 2026,
yeah,
him in your production for the first time.
Yeah, Vice Lord Chevy. Like, oh, my
God. Chevy.
Yeah, he's going nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Topic. Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all watch out for him.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of, I'm doing one with Big Mike.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that shit's going to be crazy. We already got the title of the thing. It's going to be called The Return of the Peter Man. That shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? J-Dog, we agreed to do one. So it's like, I'm trying to make it interesting for the culture, man. Something we can brag about everywhere.
Yeah, I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's part of the return
Mike
of
D,
culture, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get Mike D back?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get his ass out, get him out there.
Man,
yeah, he be laid in the back, man. He podcasting like a motherfucker, but Mike D still nasty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But he still loved the art.
Yeah,
you know, and that's the biggest thing. You can't fall out of. Don't let the business make you fall out of love with the art.
Yeah,
and you see, I feel really good about him with his podcast. Because he's got an accurate account of the city and the history. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of these podcasters are biased or starstruck when the motherfucker come in. They be like, hey man, why'd you feel like when you produce this? And he gonna tell you some bullshit, be like, oh yeah, that's live, bro.
Oh, that's deep, man.
Mike D gonna be like, well, what studio y'all did it in?
You ain't gonna be able to pass that.
Yeah. So
I used to sell them drink.
I appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my dog though, bro. Making it.
But man, we appreciate you, Swift, man. You hit us with about 4 or 5.
Hard one.
Little Jim, man. You know, I almost ended the interview 4 times. The brother was dropping so much wisdom on us, man.
Hey, we gotta let him hear the one we did too.
Man, come on with it.
Yeah, man. The name of the song is Keep Sleeping.
Keep sleeping.
And see, I ain't heard it so long. He spit one of the lines I said to him, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna let y'all hear.
Yeah.
I like to hear stuff I did a long time ago because I hear it like it's not me.
Man.
There you go.
Man, he killed that.
And we getting ready to do a video to it.
Yep.
So y'all get ready.
Yep. Me and Big Swift on the scene. That's a dangerous area.
I'm like, who said that? No, it's all love, man. Well, we appreciate you coming through, brother. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Much success, continued success, greater things to come. The one and only Big Swift, man. And it's your big brother, K. Reno.
It's your boy, Keith Stowe.
Underground Dialogue Podcast, man, and we are
Hey.
And it's your big brother K. Reno. Look, man, the Underground Dialogue website is back in function. We back in motion, man. If y'all want Underground Dialogue podcast merch, whatever you need, go to undergrounddialogue.com and check us out. And always make sure that every Wednesday night, y'all are checking out the Underground Dialogue podcast right on YouTube, 9 p.m. Central Time. Yeah! What's up, man? It's your big brother, K. Reno. And check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue Podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business. You can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue Podcast. All you got to do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it. What up, man? It's your big brother, K. Reno. I'm proud to announce that I'm a new brand ambassador to this new brand of clothing and shoes called Volas. Y'all make sure that y'all support this. It's already available. Houston-based company, straight out the A's. Look at the quality of the packaging itself. We ain't even got to the shoes yet, man. And this is just one pair of shoes, one design. They got all kinds of dope designs of shoes that you guys can choose from. Go to volas.biz and find your order, find what you want. Wide selection to choose from, male and female items, and I'm proud to be a part of it, man. Community workers, versatile products, Volas, manufactured in Italy. Look at the quality of this box, man. Y'all don't know what it is. Catch y'all later on.